Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 27. So we got a lot done yesterday. We crafted the motorcycle. We finally found our tire that we needed for that. And then also we are currently creating a chemistry station. It's still being crafted though. It's going to take another several minutes. And then we'll be able to start crafting our own beer. And that's another thing. We'll keep an eye out for like things like seeds, clay, things like that. And maybe we can expand on our plot here. So we started in on that, put some points in the living off the land, and we'll start growing that out and crafting our own beer pretty soon. Also, we got a filter, so now we don't have to filter down our water anymore. It's pure water now. So we purchased that as well. So doing really good. So we already have a job selected, so let's go and knock that job out. And I'll put all this stuff away. Alright, we're all ready to go. Also, another thing we'll need to keep an eye out for is gasoline. But keep in mind, when we put down that chemistry station, we could craft a lot of our own gasoline then. Before we pick up this job, let's go grab that airdrop. Okay, I think we're going to need a nerve pole onto that roof up there. So let's create a couple blocks. It wouldn't hurt to try to go through the building though. Get some extra loot. What is this building? We'll just nerve pole. I think 6 will do it. And there it is. Oh, we needed that really bad. I didn't have any steroids. That's great. And then we could open this up. And tactical warfare. 89. We're going to max out on that pretty soon. And then tool digest. We're pretty high on that as well. 45. And then handgun magazine. We don't have any points invested in that. That's why that's pretty low. And that's great. We got some motor tools as well. Alright, let's head over and knock that job out. Okay, here we are. Bob's Boars. Wow, this place looks huge. And this is a infested job. Any mailboxes out front before we start the job? It looks like a pretty good distance. So we might be able to get a lot of clay here. Seeds. A lot of meat. Pigs. So I think this is a good job to do. What is all this? Oh, I remember this. And there's a bear there. Yeah, I remember this POI. Yep, I have a feeling we'll be getting a lot of meat out of this place. Oh no, I forgot to grab food. No, that's not good. I'm running low on food. Hopefully we can find some in here. Wow, what happened here? So this is all sand out here. Oh, and then there's blueberries here. Grab that blueberries. Yeah, before we start this job, let's make sure we're not missing anything here. Oh, there's some food right there. Sneak attack. Okay. I'll just go ahead and read that magazine. Maybe we could get some corn out of this place. Wow, look all the blueberries. I'm not seeing any corn. There's a lot of clay we could get out of this. Yeah, there's tons of clay. That's good. Alright, I don't see anything else out here. Let's go ahead and start the job up. And this is infested. Ooh. Wow, he got me with that rock. Okay. Okay. That's the problem, is reaching them. There's another one right here. Wow, that is endless amount of meat. We're up to a couple hundred meat. Yep, here it is. Follow the light. Okay, let's see if I can remember to do this. So there's some super corn down there, but we need to get this to turn off. And I totally forgot what I used to do. So that turned... Okay, I want to turn them all off. Okay, they are all off. Don't ask me what I did to do that. I just kept clicking on the buttons until it was off. And now we can get that seed or that plant that's in there. Oh. And this is what you're after right here, super corn. So when you craft or grow a lot of these, you can sell them for a lot. So 3 of them, 120 dukes for that. Also, you could turn it to glue. So that is like gold right there, the super corn. Let's grab that super corn. Yeah, we'll start growing a lot of that, and then start selling that to the trader, and you'll have endless amount of dukes for that. Okay, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into in here. Oh, that's great. Oh, engine. Okay, we're going into the dark hole. And you see that huge pig over there? So that hasn't changed. Let's see here. Definitely do not want to take that thing on the ground, especially when I'm running low on bullets. Let's craft another one of them. Alright. Okay, here goes everything. Let's wake the pig up. Look at that thing. Wow. And I think we get rotten flesh out of this. Yep. Tons of rotten flesh. So our garden plot should be pretty good now. We got endless amount of bones, nitrate. We even found a lot of clay in here. I think we have a few hundred clay, so. I like grabbing all these lights. I use them to light up my base. Until we get electricity anyways. And here is the end loot. So this is a radiation remover. And I'll put that on one of my guns here. Let's see, what do I want to replace though? I think I'll put it on my AK for now. And then I'll swap out the laser. And what that does is it will disable the regeneration ability of radiated zombies. So that's pretty nice for 90 seconds. So whenever I'm going up against radiated zombies, I'll use my AK. 4 picks it took. Not too bad. Forge ahead. Pretty much. Oh, missed this bag here. Wow. All right, we recovered nicely on the bullets. Now let's head out of here. Well, since we have plenty of food, let's see what dishes we could cook up when we get back. Oh, and there's also a airdrop over there. Maybe we can get some food out of that. Let's see what we could get out of that airdrop. Oh, another tree stump. Let's go for it. Come on, give me a honey. Nope. Alright, I'm pretty encumbered here. Okay, made a little bit of room. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I'm not finding food anywhere. Let's open this up. 45. Electrical traps, and then tool digest. Been finding a lot of them. Okay, let's head back. We should have plenty of meat to cook now. Found a blueberry patch here. So I was watching online and they said you could actually use these plots here to plant some of your own seeds. So let's see here. We have plenty of corn. Let me scrap this actually. Open up that slot. So can I plant here? No, maybe it's not this plot you could use though. Maybe I'm picking the wrong plot. Okay. Before we get our reward, we'll go ahead and drop this stuff off here. Pick up another job. And then also take care of our food issue here. That's very important. And then, do we have any food? Desperately need food. Oh, there we go. Had to hold us over for a little bit. So I'm thinking we'll accept another job, and then we'll do that job tomorrow. And then today, what we'll do is craft a few things that we need. Like, we have plenty of food we could craft now, so. Alright, let's see what reward we get first, though. Alright, let's see what we get.
Good job. Make sure and spend your reward on more guns and ammo.
Another beaker. I might go for that, actually, because we don't have that in the campfire. It would be nice to have that. Also, the coal, or the gunpowder, but there's plenty of coal around here, though. I think we're going to go with beaker, since we can't create another one of them. Okay, and then let's do another infested job. And I guess I'll just pick the top one here.
This work we do makes the world a better place. Let me give you a bit of advice. Shoot first. You got taste. Prove it.
I was hoping I could find some hop seeds. Maybe he had some of them. Actually, let's search that, actually. No, I'm not seeing that anywhere. Okay, that's fine.
I knew a pacifist once. Now that he's dead, I guess he wasn't all that bad.
Okay, let's get crafting. So we need fuel, and we now have a chemistry station, finally. And I'm thinking of putting that right here, actually. That'd be a good spot. Okay, now I think it'll fit. Okay. That's right, it takes 3 squares. And we accomplished a challenge for that. And then, also, we need to craft some fuel. So 100. And I know we have the shell here. We got tons of it. Oh, that's great. So recipes. And we can craft... Oh, asphalt too. And gasoline. That's great. Okay, and then let's craft that. So that would give us 1,500. Okay. Let's stock up the forge with some stone. And the reason I'm doing that is so we can make some cement then. So turn on, and then we'll make also some forged iron out of that. And then we desperately need to start cooking up some food. So what I like to do is, if we organize all this, all of our cans, I like to click on it and then see what recipes I can make. So the chili dogs are still locked. The scorcher stew I can make. So we still have a ways to go to unlock this. We need a few more magazines. What about this one? So what is this? Can... Okay. And there's no recipes for that. So I could go ahead and eat that. What about this one? So this one has recipes. And that is locked as well. Can of pears. No recipes. I could go ahead and eat. This one has a lot of recipes. Man, they're all locked. All these dishes. Wow. Uh-oh. So I'm going to use my AK. Because this doesn't have... this will disable the... Oh, that's not my AK, actually. Oh, yeah, it is. So what's nice about this AK now is I have... Whoops. Uh-oh. What the heck? I think I'm attracting attention because of the forge. Let's see here. Those screamers brought in a bunch of zombies, I think. Yep. So those radiated zombies, what's nice is I have, if we look at this, we modify it. Oh, actually, you can just see here, this rad remover. So that's really nice. So I gotta keep that in mind when I'm shooting radiated zombies to use my AK and not the other one. Okay. Kill tourist zombies. Okay, we achieved that. And how are the plants doing? The plants are doing pretty good. That's another thing. Can we craft any more of these plots? So we put some points in farming off the land. We did that in the last video. So it should be cheaper for us to craft those plots now. But let's focus on this, though. Let's see what we could do with these canned foods here. Oh, that's another thing. We got all this water we got to cook up. So chicken soup, there's no recipe with that. So we could go ahead and eat that. And that goes for these two as well. Now there's some stuff that don't belong in here. Let's get that out. And what about this? So this is large beef ration. Can we make anything with that? No, everything's still locked. I got a ways to go. Wow. So I have to get to 100 to craft that, I think. Yeah, whoa. That's going to take forever. So maybe I should put some more points into living off the land, maybe. Well, I already put 2. So, let's see about this. Nope. So these I could keep on me and eat them because I'm not seeing recipes for this. What about lamb rations? Recipes? No, that's locked. Can of tuna, and that's locked as well. So, yeah, I can't craft any dishes yet, unfortunately. The cat food, there's no recipe for the cat food, so I could keep that on me. We could go ahead and eat that clear at that spot. Can of sham. Let's see. Nope. That is locked. Wow. And this I could go ahead and eat. So these cans I'm going to keep on me and just keep eating those up. So the rest I'll put away for later. And it's going to take a while before we could use them. This water will cook up. So with this meat, and we have plenty of meat now after that last job. Oh my god, what is that? Dire wolf. Let's take care of that. Ooh. Got a bag out of it. And let's see what we got. Okay. That was really nice. Duct tape. Okay. So let's grab all this meat. Let's see what we could cook with this. Alright, grab most of it. And then the recipes. Okay, we could craft this meat stew. That'll work. And I don't have any eggs. The meat stew. So let's track this. I'm not sure if we got the corn or anything. Let's see. So we have plenty of potatoes, but we don't have the corn. So that's what we'll start growing. We have a lot of corn seeds. So I'll start growing that. Let's organize all this. So we can't cook that for now. So I'll just put this stuff away here. And then we'll just cook normal meat. So I do have a grill. So we'll do a bunch of grilled meat. That'll keep us going for a while. And then a speaker. Actually, let's cancel that, actually. Go ahead, drop that beaker in there. There we go. Now we'll do the grilled meat. Grab this water. Also, cook up all this water. And then we also have some goldenrod. So we'll cook that up. And we'll cook all those. Perfect. Doing really good with tokens. I'm going to leave a stack in here. Don't need to eat up both of them spots. Now let's see if we could craft any more farm plots. So to craft a farm plot, if we look that up, and we'll track that, we need a bunch of clay, and I know I had another stack somewhere. Let's see here. Yes, we gathered a lot of clay, and then we'll need some flesh, rotten flesh, this. Oh, these seeds here, we could go ahead and plant them too. The mushrooms. Let's put that right here, I guess. And then the farm plots. Get that crafting. So how many can we craft? Only 8. We need a lot more clay. But we're doing great with the rotten flesh and everything. We got plenty of that. Let's see how we're doing with our fuel here. Okay, we crafted that and we accomplished that. Craft gas. So we achieved that. And now if we go to our challenges and we accept these two. Sea trader to collect the reward. That's great. All right. Now, we still don't have much gas. We'll purchase some more. We got plenty of dukes, so we could use that, some of our dukes for the gas. Now, another thing we could use this chemistry station for is gunpowder. And then we can't craft antibiotics yet, though. Let's see here. So, can we do some gunpowder? We got coal. Great. Another thing we could do is glue, but we don't have any water for that. Let's see. Yeah, we need some fresh water for that. And we're running low on that. But we could craft some gunpowder. So recipes. And we'll craft that. So that's pretty much it for day 27. So let's make sure we spend our points. I keep forgetting to do that. So we accomplish this. We'll accept that from the reward. We gathered some clay. Redeem that. And we killed Taurus zombies, 50 of them. And we'll redeem that. Okay, and then our points, we got 2. So I'm kind of torn where I want to spend this. So do I want to scale this up? You know, lightning hands. We're doing pretty good on taking on zombies, though. We're not, like, struggling. So I'm thinking of leaving that alone. Minor 69er. Maybe drop a couple points and get this up to level 4. So to go to level 4, you need to have this up to 5. We could try that. Or I'm thinking of maxing this out, living off the land, because we want to start growing, you know, a lot of crops. So let's go ahead and just max that out as 2 points. And then also I'm thinking of going into Lucky Looter then. That's another thing. But that's pretty much it for day 27. So in day 28, it's going to be Horde Day. So we'll be pretty busy getting ready for the Horde coming tonight. So I'll see you in the next video.